Hey guys, this is John, and I'm playing the Hourly Bullet Arena on Lichess.org. We are about to kick off with 37 players, including National Master Titus. I actually wonder if this is a player I know from Minnesota, National Master Andrew Titus. I don't know for sure, but I think it might be because he plays the same openings, and he was saying hi to me right before the tournament started. Okay, let's just play Bishop F4. Looks like I'm lagging a little bit. This is not good. I feel like my moves are coming in slower than they should be. Well, see if I can hold on. Maybe this whole server's lagging. I don't know. It might not be just me. Guess we'll find out soon enough. I'll play knight a4 and maybe try to get into c5. This seems decent. I'll probably snag the bishop pair. Let's back this up. a3. Just stop any knight b4 business. Let's go knight e5 against that and maybe take an eye on the c4 square. Okay, knight c4. We'll just take and then bring this out. Attack that pawn. I have the bishop pair, but I don't know how much it's worth right here because I think they're going to go bishop d5 soon. Okay, they take instead. b5 can't be played because I can take on a6. So there's that. Let's go queen a5 and maybe try to monitor the d8 square. Make it hard for them to trade rooks along the file. Also, I have good control over d5 now. Let's play bishop e3, kind of hunt down that queen. How are they going to defend this pawn now? I think I can just take. 15 seconds left for them. They take with a queen, I have rook c1. Skewering. Yeah, they had to give up the queen in that case. Just play e3. Let's give it a check. I have bishop e4, and I get the rook. Yep, they resign. Okay. Yep, it is National Master Andrew Titus. Hello to you. How's it going, Andrew? Like I said, Andrew is a talented young player from my home state here, Minnesota. We certainly wish him all the best around here. He also plays on the same U.S. Chess League team as me, the Minnesota Blizzard. All right, let's pawn storm Titus T, another Titus. Probably they should play a4, but I'll just castle now. And if they take, I'm willing to give up a pawn. Let's go here and, again, try to focus here and maybe get them to take, because now I can do this. Maybe they could play bishop takes b6, I don't know. This looks really bad for white, though. Like, this doesn't seem like it should be survivable. Their king is going to be so horribly weakened. Let's take. Knight takes b5. Let's just jump this end. Now I might have ideas like bishop b2 and knight c3. So they try to put a stop to that. Okay, let's come queen b6, attack this knight, maybe rook f to c8 thereafter. Awfully tough to defend. Here I can just trade and then play rook c8, and if the queen moves, rook takes c2. Yeah, this is just destruction. Take b4, I'm threatening this at the end. Just give a check. Give a check and go pick up that bishop. Guess we'll check again and go over here. And this should be mate very soon, if I can figure out how. Maybe queen d5 and then bishop g7, just to guard that retreat square. I don't know what rook b8 was about, but they're just giving pieces. Oh, I have queen takes h3 mate. All right, so we win our first two games. There's 51 players in right now. I am currently sitting at number 6 on tie breaks. Titanos. This is a player I remember is pretty good. I played a Bullet Arena where they completely came out of nowhere and won the tournament. So I'm not going to do anything funky like berserk them or try to get too fancy. I just want the win. Take with a knight. Okay, well, let's come here. Maybe they can play knight g4, but knight d5 is a counter to all of that. Let's play f3. Queen d2. I think eventually I'll play knight to d5. Let's play the bishop back here. Again, knight d5 coming in the future. Let's do it now. Maybe queen c3. Let's go here, actually. Attack b7. Ooh, because now I win this guy. Let's come here, attack that rook. a4. We take here, and then I have check. And we can go and trade the queens now. That's key. Seemed like that initial leg wave has subsided, at least for now. Let's come here. That I did not see. That's pretty annoying. Let's take this way. Let's give it check. Come here. These annoying knights. All right, let's do this. And a6 coming after that. Let's bring this back. I want to get b4, b5 in, etc. Gotta watch that time, though. This is going to turn into a time scramble, isn't it? Just make some moves. All right, so we won that on time. Somehow I have issues when I have like a series of pawns supported by a bishop against my opponent's knight. Because I remember a game that I played a few bullet arenas ago where I completely like botched a position like that where I had 3 connected passed pawns on the queen side. Maybe it's just some sort of like mental block. I don't know. Okay, let's take this way against Nurmi Bra. I'll play bishop c5. All right, they're going there. Let's take. And then we'll castle. I guess we'll take here too. And then knight e5 kind of blockading that e4 pawn. And I'll opt to trade queens because I feel like I have good pressure on f2 after the queen trade occurs. Let's come here. Maybe they can play rook d1, I don't know. Actually, rook d1 might be all right there. Let's just go here, though. They might have missed their opportunity to play that. Let's come here, look to get into the c2 square. Crank up the pressure on this guy. And if that knight moves, we have knight takes f2. Take here now. Free material. Go and attack that rook. Let's defend like this. I feel like I can take that pawn on a2 whenever I want, so I'm not going to do it right now. Let's play b6, just make sure they can't take that pawn. h6, make sure they can't play g5. Come here, attack that knight, and also b3. Come over here. Yeah, we'll just push some of these guys. Bring the knight in. Ooh, they can take my rook, but I have knight f2. I did just blunder that rook, though. Confirmed. Rook blundered. I wonder if he saw that I had knight f2 against that. Yeah, this is going to be mate. Okay, so 12 points. Won our first 4 games. Haven't berserked anything yet. Vokri, 22-23. Also on 12, along with Not Your Dad and Titus again. Tartines de Bourg, or something. If that's French, I'm sorry. My French pronunciation is absolutely terrible, so please forgive me. Okay, let's grab the bishop pair. I played a position very similar to this not long ago. That looks like I can win a pawn. b7's under attack. I'm greedy. Let's go take it. Why not? Okay, take this. Bishop a6, maybe come here. Let's do that. He drops this. Ooh, dropping more material. Okay, not a good game by black in that one. So we're at 16 points. I'm not going to berserk this game. I don't think I have to. I think there's enough time. I mean, Vokri's not that far ahead of us. In other circumstances, this would be a berserk game, but I think we're doing well in the tournament. There's no reason to try to make it too complicated. Let's play c5 and maybe get the knight to c6. Sometimes you can do this, like you delayed the development of the knight, so it might be possible to play it here. Actually, here I can try to focus on this pawn. They can play bishop f1. They didn't find that move, though. Bishop f1 would have defended d3. Let's go queen d7, try to complete our development. a6, maybe b5. Okay, let's take and then play knight c5, so this square is weak. Attacking the rook and also b2. Let's go here just to rule out knight c6. Maybe the other rook would have been better for that square, I don't know. Let's play b5 now. Let's come here. Yeah, we'll just push on the queen side. Keep opening things up. Come over here, attack a2. This is hanging. Okay, so I can go after that. If knight takes b4, I take the bishop, and then I'm going to have bishop c3 after this, skewering everything on this diagonal. I even circled the pawn on e5. Okay, here I can just take, because that rook's not running away anywhere. All right, they resign. So 20 points. Nurmi Bra again. Exchange Slav this time. But he's playing it in a slightly passive way. Don't think this is a advisable way to play the Exchange Slav. Ooh, now I'm going to be able to attack that knight a bunch of times. Yeah, and what can he do to defend it? Because if the queen comes here or here, I take c3 and it's a discovered attack from my bishop on f5. So, not a great line from Nurmi Bra. Yeah, he just resigned. Okay, so those last two games help a lot. We got a couple quick victories. Playing Titus again. Let's proceed with our normal setup. Go e6, knight c6, bishop d6. It's castle. Rook c8. Let's see if he wants to trade on f6. He might trade and then play for e4. It's okay to do that, but okay, maybe I'll try to maneuver this knight in. I feel like they should still play for e4, actually. It's probably the best thing to do. All right, let's play a6. Now they go for e4. Okay, take. Let's play b5, just to make sure queen takes b7 never comes. Guess I'll play this. The queen might come into b7 all the same, though. It's the only thing I'm a little worried about. I'm not sure. Let's come here. I'm attacking that rook. Let's come here again. Still harassing that rook. Also, a2 is under attack. Not so easy for white to unwind, huh? Because where's this rook going to go? It probably needs to go back to f1 or something. Let's play a5. They probably need to bring their rook like up the board to c6. But somehow that also seems bad. All right, let's just take. Just harvest these pawns. I mean, I think for the moment I'm safe enough. Let's come here. Attack that bishop. Sneaky. Okay, let's go here then. Take with the queen. Let's come. I'm way down on time, though. Whoa. Let's come here. Oh, I'm getting mated. Lose my queen. Oh, you got me, Titus. Yeah, I was moving too slow at the end. Good game right there. I didn't notice my time until it was ticking out. All right, Silver Cat. So we got 11.5 minutes. I got to get back in this tournament. Much too slow in that last game. I should have just started moving fast once I had those queenside pawns. But instead I kind of waited around and that wasn't so good. Okay, let's come here and maybe knight e4. Whoa, that was a bad move by Silver Cat. They lose their queen. Let's open it up. They do have a blockade on the dark squares, but given the material deficit, I don't think that should be working for them for too much longer. F5, wow. Okay, take. Let's go here. I'll just come here. Now we push past F5. Guess I could try to keep it closed with G5, but H4 is coming. Okay, take that. If bishop C5, of course, we're going to take it. No reason not to. Okay, now we go here. Take their check, and that's mate next move. Okay, back to tournament. So I have 26 points. Still a couple points ahead, but there's a bunch of people bunched up. Okay, and Titus just passed us. So I got to try to, like, play him again and beat him. That's important. All right, so yeah, this game is important. He's a big fan of the Queen's Gambit decline. He plays this constantly. I don't know about this line. Let's play E5 against that. Play bishop D2. He almost never, I've never seen him take on C4, so that's a little weird. Let's come here. Maybe Greek gift him. Let's go H4, try to attack. Rook H7 could be coming in the future. Maybe Queen F3 to H3. Actually, I have Rook H7 right away, don't I? I should have done that on the previous move, in fact. Yeah, he's just going to give the queen. Let's come here. Attack G6. His king's on the run. Let's come here, maybe bishop F6. Okay. He has Rook H7, only defense. Let's go Rook C1. Take control over the file. Let's come here. Bishop takes E7 being planned. Or take here, actually. You can check on H1 at various times, but I always have King D2 now. Let's take here. Because if he takes with the knight, I have bishop takes E6. Now Rook H1 is coming. Okay, back to tournament. So that was a crucial game. However, a new challenger appears. Aaron Drecke, 2361, won all of their games. They joined very late, but they started berserking. 2 points ahead of us. Fairly strong bullet arena. All these players like late joined. I didn't see Muscle Brain in there. Valkyrie, I think, joined at the start. Man, this is a tough decision. I'm just going to play it normal, though. Not going to berserk. Because if I berserk and lose, that's terrible. Let's go Queen D2, Bishop H6 in the future. Let's close the center. I kind of want to attack with H4, H5. And see how they react to that. Because maybe I can confuse them somehow. All right, let's do that. I kind of wonder if they can take on E4 or something, but they're like not really reacting to this. Let's take. And then let's check. Now castle. So I've inconvenienced their king a bit. That's just a piece, right? Okay, take this way. Then I can take here as well. Bishop takes G6 coming. Let's give a check here. Check again. Oh no, I thought they went to D7. Whoops. Completely thought they did that. All right, let's go Bishop F5. Let's come here. Trying to get at the D6 pawn. Let's see if they want to swap. completely okay with a queen trade. Yeah, now this pawn is tough to stop. Yeah, I actually don't even have to promote it right away. Well, now I'll promote it, but glad I didn't berserk this game based on how I converted this. All right, queen c8 is mate. Back to tournament. Whoa, Aaron Drecke, slow down. 7 points. All right, that might put me in a berserk situation. Joazino says, hi, Fins. Hello to you. I'm not going to berserk this game, though. Got to give Titus his due. Yeah, he's just playing a completely experimental opening now. Not sure of the wisdom of this, once again, but he's just trying something out, I guess. All right, let's come here. Let's maybe think about playing e6 in the future. Let's go g4. Why not? This looks very awkward for black. Take, take, and my other rook's coming over. Let's come here. Maybe g6 is a potential concern. Also, I can try to triple and win that knight. Triple up on the file. What's he going to do about that? Okay, let's come here. So he found a defense. Let's come here. Knight d6. Not sure I should have done that last move. Okay, now I can, if I can get something on the G file, that's going to be crushing. Let's take. Let's take with the rook, I think. Let's get this over. Now my knight's going to come to f5 on the next move. Come here, pin that bishop. Yeah, this is over. Go attack that knight. Queen. Let's give a check. Don't know why I did that, but whatever. Okay, he resigned. So 3 minutes and change. Yeah, 8-point lead. No, more than 8 points. That's a 12-point lead. I just can't catch Aaron Drecke. I mean, if I win this game, there's going to be so little time left, it's not going to matter. So I'll just try to beat him. Okay, let's play a semi-Slav with bishop g5. They're going the Cambridge Springs. Cambridge Springs variation. Usually they take with the knight there instead. Okay, let's castle. This gambit's a pawn, but I think it's decent to do this. Yeah, let's play e4 and open this up. I feel like taking is not advised for black, taking on c3, that is. Let's give a check and then play the bishop back here. Let's come here. I guess I'm dropping a pawn. You could take and then take c3. Now I have this move, though. This looks fairly bad. c4. Let's go d5. Maybe knight f4, queen g6. Knight f4, I'm also kind of looking at playing that move. Guess let's do this. Queen takes. Queen takes is annoying. I didn't see queen takes. Let's give it a check. Go here, attack this pawn. Let's come here. Threatening e7, actually. Ooh, we're going to queen that pawn. Yeah, knight g7 coming next. And mate. Okay, so minute and 15. Still not enough to catch him, though. Way behind. All right, Terrapin. Actually meant to play knight f3 on move 2 against this, but this will have to do. I like meeting knight c6 with knight f3 on move 2. It's a little safer. It stops this e5 plan that black likes to employ in this line. This kind of reminds me of a Budapest gambit, except my knight is on g3, which it really has no business being on. Yep, we're not going to catch Aaron Drecke, unfortunately. Not a chance. Just going to play bishop to b2. Let's play rook c1. Get ready for an eventual knight to d5. h3 maybe. Then f5 could be a weakness. They keep moving their knight back and forth. Can I take that? Nah, it's a little risky to take. I'll just come here. Defend this knight. G6 maybe. Maybe knight a4 for me is good. Want to try to get something going on d6. Knight b6. Let's play f4. I'm going to try to open some stuff up towards our king. Let's check here. So if they take, I have bishop takes f6. Is the point of this. Okay, take. Let's come here and defend e3. Be able to go queen e4, try to swap the queens. All right, I'm going to give them that pawn. Don't entirely like what I'm doing right now. This is not so good. But then again, they're low on time, so... Try to come here and threaten mate. Oh, drop my queen. All right, very sloppy final game. The tournament was out of reach, unfortunately. So I actually had a good tournament on paper points-wise. I got 55 rating points, but yeah, that loss to Titus in the middle of the tournament really killed us. From a good position, too. I just started moving very slow. And we couldn't catch Aaron Drecke. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. And I'll be back again with another video. Talk to you guys later. Bye.